popular women's basketball player in the history of America, and they won't give her a shoe because we got to give Asia Wilson one first.
What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast. In today's video is going to be a reaction to something Jason Whitlock pointed out. Nike is losing millions and millions of dollars because they don't want to go with Caitlin Clark, guys. They don't want to sell her shoe. They want to bend the knee to the Aja Wilsons of the world and prioritize all of these sensitive women who, let's be honest, guys, will not sell the same way that Caitlin Clark would sell if she had a debut sneaker, guys.
Nike has this gift in Caitlin Clark. Women's basketball, this gift in Caitlin Clark. And they won't tap into it. The most popular athlete in America right now, the most popular women's basketball player in the history of America, and they won't give her a shoe because we got to give Asia Wilson one first.
Alluding to what Jason Whitlock is saying, it's crazy how Nike, guys, typically Nike is very much on the forefront as soon as they see a player that they know is going to be a big deal. They're typically right after high school, right before college. They're already signing these athletes, these kids, because Nike has a great eye for scoping greatness. You see Kobe, you see MJ, you see LeBron James. Guys, some of the most top players of NBA history have always been endorsed by Nike. And what Jason Whitlock is saying is Nike is willing, guys. They are willing to continue to miss out on all of this great money they could be making because they are not going with Caitlin Clark. It's baffling to me. A huge part of this, guys, in my opinion, is because we live in a time where it's all about not offending a certain group of people. The DEI thing is very much real. And I don't say that in tongue in cheek. I mean, what I mean by that is people don't want to offend women nowadays. We cannot not address the elephant in the room here, guys. And that is racism towards black people, right? Particularly black women, right? We know that especially in the WNBA, is predominantly black. You have a lot of veterans there. You have a lot of women in line that have been waiting to get their turn. And Nike is willing to hold out on the golden goose of the WNBA in Caitlin Clark, where they could literally be bringing in millions and millions, potential billions when it comes to Caitlin Clark, because they want to appease to the attitude of the women in the WNBA who just despise Caitlin Clark. They don't like Caitlin Clark. They hate Caitlin Clark. Aja Wilson here, she's using the race card. She's saying that, she doesn't think that her shoe is going to sell because she's black, when that is the furthest from the truth. The truth of the matter is Caitlin Clark is now the face of the WNBA. Before she arrived to any WNBA arena or facility, this was a known, right? Caitlin Clark has everything it takes to be the face of the league, the viewership, the ratings. She's transitional, generational, literally brought millions and millions to the whole state of Indianapolis. I mean, what more could you ask for? 41 national televised TV games. That is the truth, that Caitlin Clark is just the it kid right now. She's moving the same way a LeBron James moved when they chose him to be the chosen one, right? Because they knew that they wanted a face of the league. And when you are the face of the league, you have to be groomed. And it seems like Caitlin Clark is more than ready and capable of being that person, from the way she carries herself, how she's dismissive of the brutal fouls that's committed against her. She's just more marketable. She has flair. And let's just be honest, her playing style, guys, versus Aja Wilson is just drastically optically better. It looks better. When we look at Aja Wilson, it's Tim Duncan-esque. It's kind of bland. Gives me very much Spurs broccoli back in the day, basic, fundamental. A lot of yelling. She likes to yell. I think that her demeanor kind of comes off as a bit aggressive. She's a huge Caitlin Clark hater. She's petty. She's the type of person that throws a rock and hides her hand. Whenever it comes to Caitlin Clark, it's always these backhanded compliments. Or instead of just saying how she truly feels about Caitlin Clark at times, she'll just, take the consensus of the other women that despise Caitlin Clark, that very much dislike Caitlin Clark. And she's wondering why she's not going to be as appeasing or marketable as Caitlin Clark. This has nothing to do with race, guys. Like, I will be so glad when we can finally focus on sports and not have to worry about all this. But in today's time, guys, that's just not what it is. And Nike, guys, is willing to lose countless money, right? Countless millions to give these bitter, these angry, these bullying type of women their way. And a lot of people, root for Aja Wilson. I'm not going to say that she's not a great player. She's a fantastic player. I'm not a hater, guys, but I am a truth teller. And what I see from Aja Wilson is very much entitlement. Please give me what I want, or I'm going to make a lot of noise in the headlines. And this type of attention you're not going to need, guys.
Athlete in America right now, the most popular women's basketball player in the history of America, and they won't give her a shoe because we got to give Aja Wilson one first. And it cost their former CEO their job. And so I'm quoting from the New York Times, Nike's recent struggles as a business and its overhaul last year were instructive as well. With Nike's stock price falling and cultural relevance slipping, its board announced the abrupt retirement of chief executive John Donahue in September and said Elliott Hill would replace him. Mr. Hill has spent 32 years with the company before retiring in 2020. I think we would have seen the Caitlin shoe a lot faster if Elliott had been at the helm, Mr. Powell said. His predecessor just did not appreciate product and the value of endorsement.
Now, I want you guys to just look at this and what this all tells us. It says here that Nike's struggles as a business and its overhaul last year were instructive as well. The stock price is falling, guys, and cultural relevance is slipping. You know why? Because people are so tired of everything being political. People are so tired of the antics that come behind representing this Nike brand. And we know that Nike is on the forefront, guys. They're in alliance with ESPN, Disney. So it's no need to tether the line there, guys. We know the things that they value and the things that they push. And it doesn't sit well with a lot of people who have customs or traditional values and or customs that they believe in. That's why you see the cultural relevance slipping, because a lot of people don't want to continue to endorse in a brand that they love or loved at some point, that are indulging in things or always talking about racism. And we get it, guys. Nike is going to always do what's best for business, but you also have to look at the risk of doing that. And if this means losing millions of dollars because you would rather side with a cultural thing and not come off as racist or whatever because a group of women are black versus a Caucasian lady who is the face of the league who could bring you more millions, potentially billions, then I just think that it's foolish.
And so Nike is worshiping Aja Wilson. And Nike's not doing things in its own best interest. They've really removed greed and replaced it with diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Now, Jason Whitlock certainly said a mouthful there. I'll leave it up to you guys to give me your feedback. But do you believe, guys, that there is some truth to what he is saying? And I get it, guys. A lot of people may look at Jason Whitlock, or even myself as a person that likes to come out here and go against the community. That's not the truth, guys. The truth of the matter is numbers don't lie. There is no way that Caitlin Clark shouldn't have a signature shoe right now. Do you believe that Nike is holding out on Caitlin Clark's signature shoe because of the things that Jason Whitlock just revealed? Let me know in the comment section, guys, like you often do. If you guys found any value to the video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, hit that notification bell for more future content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.